Hey guys, Kyle here, Kyle the Death Knight of Anime here, bringing you my review for One Piece manga chapter 864 of One Piece, and just kind of giving a little setup for like basically everything that's happened, and just kind of giving us the aftermath and setup for what's to come now that the Mother Caramel photo's been destroyed and whatnot, and right off the bat, I want to talk about Pudding. Because right now, her whole mentality and how she's acting, combined with Sanji's words about how Pudding still intends to kill Sanji and whatnot, and then Sanji playing and saying and saying how she's been deceiving people her whole life and whatnot, and then Sanji reacting by saying, "And were you one were you yourself one of the people you were deceiving, Pudding?" That I'm not gonna lie, that they get me a little sympathetic towards Pudding because at this point, because of her words about how she's always deceived people, and those combined with Sanji's words, I right now I'm getting the feeling that she's gonna, and even though I don't think she would make it out of this in either scenario, out alive in either scenario. I do get the feeling that in the end of it all, she's gonna do exactly as do exactly as do exactly as do exactly as her sister Lola did, and betray Big Mom. Like, yeah, and I can definitely see that happening. She's gonna just definitely pull Lola and betray Big Mom. Although in this case, I don't think Lola, and unlike Lola, I don't think Pudding's gonna make it out of this one alive. But yeah. Um, Also, we also get introduced to I think these are the last two of Big Mom's family, Daifuku and Oven, who are introduced as the third and fourth sons of the Charlotte family. At first, when I first read this chapter, like I read this chapter like a couple different times, and when I first read the chapter, I thought that whole genie looking motherfucker was I thought that genie looking motherfucker was actually Daifuku, but it turned out it was the guy. It was the guy behind the whole genie looking guy that was Daifuku. And like the thing about the funny, like the really fucked up and weird thing about it is when I first saw the whole genie looking guy, and I thought that the genie was Daifuku. I was like, so Big Mom fucked a genie. Like, yeah, literally that was my reaction when I first thought that the genie was one of Big Mom's sons, but it was like I said, it was the guy who was summoning the genie or whatever. But yeah, that was like a really fucked up mentality I had about it. But yeah, although it is interesting that he can summon, I guess, a genie of some sort of. It is. I wonder if this is. I wonder if. I don't know if this is really, if the whole ability for this guy to summon a genie is a devil fruit, or if it's just, or if it's some kind of device or apparition he's got on his, or if it's just some kind of device. Like, I would assume so, because if you look carefully at the chapter, you can see he's. I'd assume it is a device of some sort, because if you look carefully at the chapter again, you'll see he that 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 Daifuku has some kind of a belt around his waist that he's using to summon the genie. So yeah. And again, we also get introduced to Oven as well, who I think is the fourth son of the Charlotte family, and um, I'm not sure if anyone would even care to remember, but his power as of right now, like we only did see a little glimpse of his power, but by I think it was but we did see a little glimpse of power that according to Pedro, his sword all of a sudden got hot when he was trying to block Oven with his sword, and just the fact that his sword got hot from one little touch from Oven makes me think that maybe Oven uh, Oven probably has a similar power to. I don't know if anyone remembers this guy, but I think he has a similar power to Chino. He was a filler character who appeared in the Loveland filler arc, but even before the in the anime, it was before the whole Thriller Bark arc. I'm not sure if many people would even remember that arc, because I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit of a forgettable filler arc. But yeah, he does have similar powers to. He does seem to have. Oven does seem to have similar powers to that effect of Donachino, who had the hot fruit or something, who can melt and heat anything he touches. So yeah, that is interesting that Oven, I think, has a similar power to that. Which is, it's just interesting how Oda's, if that is the case, it's interesting how Oda's might be making, unintentionally or not, all these different crossovers from the anime into the manga or whatnot. But yeah. And okay, I want to talk about Capone for now. I want to move on to Capone here because we need to talk about Capone. Okay, so right now Capone is saying to Luffy to basically grab the smashed foot, like that Big Mom is so confused and so disoriented that she doesn't know exactly. She's so confused by all these events happening that she doesn't know exactly what it is she should, of course, be angry about. And here's the thing: wouldn't that be the perfect fucking time in order to use those rockets? Like, really? Wouldn't it be just the absolute perfect time in order to use those rockets or something? I don't know. I don't know. But or but in either case, I mean, and I guess they do want to push the final button in order for her to release that giant scream and weaken herself. I suppose that would be it. That would be what's going on. But I don't know. Part of me feels that Capone is doing some really shady shit here. Like, I have a feeling it is gonna be he's gonna take down Big Mom with those gas rocket launchers. But I feel that by basically getting Luffy involved and showing and having Luffy show Big Mom the thing of the photo of Mother Caramel. I think he is trying to I think he's trying to set our boy Luffy up to both die with Big Mom. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what, like, a lot of people have probably speculated this for a while, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he's planning. He wants to take out Big Mom and Luffy at the same time. And I mean, yeah, like, I would think that, yeah, I think Capone's pulling some shady shit, and he just wants to get. I mean, you would think that. I mean, okay, maybe it is as an insurance policy, but just to make her weaker even more. But you'd think she's disoriented and weak enough right now. Weakened has let her guard and defenses down enough to use the rocket launchers. But maybe I'm just underestimating young Big Mom as a Yonko right now. But yeah, either way, I think Capone's pulling some shady shit here. Also, one last thing to mention is Judge. Now, he's at this point, he and his sons are perfectly aware of the fact that Big Mom's crew plans to pretty much kill them. And okay, I know the whole thing about him breaking down and crying was supposed to gain us sympathy, but I'm sorry, that shit had me laughing like a lunatic. Like, like, I'm sorry, Judge. You have done too much shit. You have done so much shit, so many bad things to your family, and to Sanji especially, that I'm sorry, I cannot feel fucking sympathy for you, motherfucker. You know what? This is fucking karma at its finest. Like, seriously, this is fucking karma. And you know what? You pretty much deserve what Big Mom is gonna do to you. Like, what Big Mom's crew is gonna do to you. I hope that they motherfucking kill your ass. I'm sorry, but I really hope they do. I mean, like, okay, I wouldn't. I guess it would be okay for me if maybe his siblings, Sanji's siblings, survived. I'd be okay with that. But Judge, you need your ass in the ground, buddy. You need your foot and your ass in the ground. Okay, I'm just saying. But But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you. That's my review of One Piece chapter 864. A really great chapter. It really is just showcasing a lot of the characters and just a lot of people that are central focuses at this wedding. And yeah, I can definitely see at this point. Yeah, like I said, I can definitely see death flags around either at least Judge and Pudding. Like, yeah, there's definitely death flags on Pudding and Judge. So, yep. But that's my review, guys. If you like enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Death Knight of Anime, signing off. Later, guys.